Hey.
There we go.
Hey, thank goodness.
Dude, I just had to restart this thing like twice. I had no audio. Like
How
nothing
could
was
you
working.
look as bad as you look on a Monday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
What do you mean?
You look like shit.
How?
I don't know.
Terrible.
You look like you went out partying all last night.
I did not.
Are you
drink it
even
all
wearing a
last night.
shirt under that
No.
sweatshirt? No, I knew it. You just put it on just for the show. At least thank you for that.
Yeah.
It's just vanity though. He didn't want his bitch tits popping out on screen.
No.
That's right. I debated putting one on, but I decided against it.
Yeah, he was just laying on his couch naked, watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia, smoking his little pipe, and was like,
Mandalorian.
"Oh shit, I got to turn this computer on."
5 tabs were open. That's why his computer wasn't working.
I am gonna go shoot guns after this. No, I don't have. I can't do that shit on my own computer. This is my work computer. You crazy?
You don't have a regular computer, so what do you use? Your phone?
I have an iPad. Duh.
Oh, sorry. Duh.
Duh.
I apologize.
What do you spend 45 minutes doing? Well, Bill will be interested to see how you censor yourself through these. I didn't put it. As you can see, this is non-censored America, okay? I put no censors
saw
or
that.
beeps on those questions you sent me. I'm interested to see how you portray
How
them
big
on the
balls you
internet.
have. Yeah, let's see how big Billy Balls is.
I mean, I really didn't have many questions.
No, you had 4.
How many was I supposed to have?
All of them were insulting. There was no number. I'm just saying.
4 for 4.
I'll play the room. If they don't work, then I'll just sit here and go, yeah.
And smoke your... Can you see the computer at all, Bill, or no?
Yes. Jesus. I'm going to go shoot guns right after this. Of course my eyes are open.
Well, going through the projects down on Elm Street, you don't really need your eyes open. You just
Yeah.
blindly shoot into the crowd.
Also, the video says otherwise.
You throw the bullets. Throw them.
It's a warning. Become a lot faster next time, honey.
We should buy Bill a vanity plate that just says click clack somehow. We can figure it out.
I'd like to see Billy Trashcan throwing bullets at his hose with that bad wing. He'd get one off and curl over in pain.
It's actually not bad. The one I usually shoot with doesn't kick back a lot. I can't shoot a rifle right now. It's too much. And I can't shoot lefty. No fucking way.
How are you ever going to survive the insurgency of Queen's Landing if you can't fucking dual pistols?
Tinder whore army. Come on.
My old lady shoots guns. She slept on that side of the bed last night because I was like, I gotta go over here. I was like, shit pops off. Gats are on your side.
Is that because of the wet mark you left on the other side?
That's what I was thinking too.
She left on the other side.
That was
League.
The League episode, yeah.
Yeah, with Pete.
Do you want a towel or?
He just takes the flag down from the top of the house.
Why would I? No, you don't disrespect the flag like that.
I apologize.
Cleaned up with a dump rag.
Oh, jeez.
I hope we get famous just so we can have like a behind the scenes with Bill Gately.
Oh man.
The Life and Times. Bill Gately. Volume 1. That'd be awesome. I'd watch. Just follow Bill around all day. Like a little reality show.
It's not that exciting. I live a pretty boring life.
It'd be like a Curb episode. You just wake up, walk down the stairs, just him sleeping on the couch.
Open up the tabs.
Corona bottles laying
All
on the
over
tray.
Yeah.
Seltzers now, boys. Seltzers.
Oh, that's how you're gonna fix dry January?
Yes.
I'm drinking a water right now.
Seltzers don't count. Bill, look at your face. Who are you trying to fool?
What are you talking about?
Who are you trying to fool?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey. Just healthy lifestyle, Bill. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
We're doing very well. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, no problem.
So with us, welcome to the Simple Mind Sports Show. With us is Sammy Davis of the Boston Pride, formerly of the BU Terriers. I don't know if you know these guys, but with us is Raymond and Bill.
Hello.
My name is Rich. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, of course.
So let's just kick it right off. I had the question. So we're all New England guys. We grew up in New Hampshire, but obviously followed all Boston sports. Followed BU, and Bean Pot was big. Obviously, I've always had this question for BU athletes, and I wanted to wonder: does it get into your psyche ever that your mascot is a tiny little lapdog when you guys are out there trying to bully and be the best you can be?
Yeah, it's not very tough.
I mean, I've never thought of that, but I guess it is like a cute little dog. But
do you ever think of it at all? I mean, it's not like it's a menacing bulldog. It's a terrier. It's like,
I mean, look at the BC Eagles. Like, come on, that eagle would eat your little lapdog for
BC
a mascot.
Sucks though, Bill.
Yeah, but I guess it's not like, what do they say? It's not the size of the fight in the dog, or it's the fight.
That's
whatever.
Right.
However that quote goes.
Pretty close. It's something about a bark and whatever else.
Yeah, bark and a bite. I don't know.
So you've had some exciting things going down for you. Obviously, a really successful last season with BU, and now the #1 overall draft pick in the National Women's Hockey League by the Boston Pride. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And they traded 5 picks up to get. I mean, they sold out the farm to get you over there too.
Yeah, they did. I think it was like next year's pick or something. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And it just goes to show how great of like a hockey team they are.
Yeah, absolutely. So Ray, I know you had a couple questions coming up too, but just to kind of tell us about your experience at BU. Obviously a huge hockey team, huge hockey school, been so forever. And you guys had a ton of success there. You individually had a ton of success there. So we just kind of want to get your story, at BU and a little before that, getting into hockey. So go ahead and share a little bit if you want.
Yeah, so before BU, I went to like Tabor. It was just like, it's like a prep school, and I went there for 4 years. And then I also played for like the Bay State Breakers. It's a club hockey team down on the South Shore, and I started playing there when I was like 11. And then before that, I played like just in my club hockey team. I mean, in my town hockey team with like, I have a twin brother, and we just played town hockey for like the boys team.
Right.
And yeah, so that's how I started out. And then I decided on BU. I ended up there for 5 years because I got injured one of the years. So I redshirted, and now I'm graduated, and now I'm just playing for the Boston Pride.
Is your brother good at hockey?
He was good at hockey.
You're the better twin then. Is that what
No,
you're
I'm not.
Starting a sympathy war right now, Bill.
Anytime the answer to that question is not an immediate yes,
you know you're the
better
answer.
twin.
Yeah.
No, he's amazing. He's awesome.
I have a question for you. You had a double hips surgery, obviously. How was that? Obviously, your hips, you needed skating for hockey, obviously. How was that? How was the recovery coming back from that? And have you had any problems since?
Yeah, no problem since. It was a long road. I mean, I took a whole year off, and didn't play in the hockey game for like 2.5 years or something crazy. So it was long. It was tough, but I had like great support, and I had great family and friends and everything. And I had great doctors and great therapists. So they kind of all made it work. And it was just, the transition back was easy. And it was just, I think I learned a lot throughout that year. And I think I really benefited from kind of taking that year off. So
was there ever like a situation, was it always like you're going to be back on the ice in a year from now, or is there ever a danger of like, okay, double hip surgery is it doesn't sound like something that is routine enough to go, okay, your projection is 12 months or 18 months out. Was that the case? I mean, right from the jump?
Yeah, like the projection was like 7 months rehab or 6 months, but I took like a little bit longer just because I was not really in a rush, and like I wasn't in a rush to kind of get on the ice because I wasn't trying to like make a hockey game. Like I was just out for the whole season. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why. There was never really any doubt in my mind. I mean, as an athlete, a lot of us kind of like face adversity. So it's just kind of like another bump in the road. You're just gonna have to get over it and kind of see what's on the other side. And like I was never afraid. I was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna get through this. It's just I kind of focused day by day, and I was like, all right, I just have to get through this day. I have to get through rehab, like
Right.
kind of step by step. Like my doctors are taking care of me, my therapist. I'm doing what I need to do in the weight room. So it all was it all worked out, and like I think I was alone a lot of the year, so it was a lot of like self motivation. So
Right.
that's kind of helped me a bit this year throughout all this craziness.
Yeah, yeah, probably prepared you. I just know that. I mean, yeah, that must have been excruciating, as in, being an athlete, not being able to compete, and just being, injuries. So getting back on the ice and, either delivering some punishment or getting it, that must have been the most satisfying thing.
Yeah, it was really nice to get back on the ice for the first time and be able to play in a hockey game. It was definitely rewarding.
Do you get to lay people out in women's hockey, or you got to kind of avoid a little bit of that?
We don't have checking in our
Do you
sport.
wish you had checking in hockey?
I think it would change the game like dramatically, and I like the way that our game is, and um I don't think we need to change it. I think
But it would be more satisfying to lay someone out, right?
I think I get out my anger, whatever, however I need to.
What Bill's trying to get across is he lives a very violent, unsatisfying life. So whenever he has the opportunity to, more so get pain, on him, he takes it. So you're in an envious position for him, although, clearly he doesn't know what he's talking about. So speaking of adversity and everything else you're going through, I mean, just reading up on you're currently now going for your doctorate, correct? You went for you got your master's, you had 2 degrees and professional hockey, collegiate hockey. I mean, as a professional women's athlete, do I'm always amazed by how much you can get done in the time, because how much commitment it takes to be that good at the sport. And then, on top of that, pursuing 2 degrees that combined the three of us don't have an IQ to accomplish half of one. So
Speak for yourself, Rich.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Bill's some kind of doctor that we're not allowed to talk about. So what has that been like for you? I mean, has that been a thought process for you now, going into a professional athlete's lifestyle and, still pursuing your degree? Do you think that'll be an extra challenge, or do you have more time now? Because I know the collegiate level can be just as demanding.
Yeah, I think that they're both just as demanding. I mean, I think if something's important to you, you always like figure out a way how to get it done. So, I mean, getting my doctorate degree is just as important as hockey. Um, I mean, I wish it was the other way around, because I was skating the other day. I'm on like a winter break, and I was skating the other day at about like 11 o'clock. And I was like, man, I would love if this could be my full-time job, to wake up and be able to go to the rink and just take care of my body all day, and go to the gym and go to the trainer and just make this a job. Like
Right.
I was, and I mean, we skate at 9 o'clock at night, and because we all work full-time jobs, and it is what it is right now. And we talk about it all the time about how eventually down the road, we really hope that that's different. But we are all like, man, I just like it's
Yeah. So
just
I mean, that must be the thing. Do you guys feel that pressure? So, the National Women's Hockey League has been around since 2015, but, with all of, I wouldn't call them competing leagues, but the number of other leagues across Canada and US, the Canadians Hockey League disbanded last year. Correct. So, so my question is, there's a lot of people I think involved trying to get it to the next level and, making strides at that. But do you guys as athletes feel that pressure to grow the brand and the sport as much as you do just, competing, which is what, really you should be doing?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, like I think a lot of us have a lot of like hats that we wear.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, because we have to. And that's one of them. I mean, we have to grow this game. We have to be good role models and advocates for the league right now and for little kids and people that want to play, hopefully in the league in the future. So yeah, that's definitely an added pressure. I mean, you always want to be a good ambassador and you want to show the best parts of the league and everything. And I mean, they're doing a great job. It's just, it's a dream. That's a dream. And we're going to kind of keep fighting for that. And I mean, I definitely see it happening down the road. So it's exciting.
It is. I mean, you look at it, and I always, when the Olympics come along, whether it's or the World Cup, the women's teams are always really, really popular. Obviously more popular than any of the professional teams that we have in America. And a lot of those teams, a lot of those leagues are still young. But I asked the question, and it's a hard one. So is it the fact that that men's professional sports are they more exciting and popular to watch, or is it they've been ingrained for so long, and women's, they need to be given the recognition and time and TV time and coverage, and then they'll be, if not equal, then a more balanced popularity and fan base. It's kind of the chicken and the egg thing, right? Are you guys doing enough to build up that excitement, or do you need the exposure first to get people excited? What do you think?
I definitely think it's the second one. I mean, I think we need the exposure, because I've brought friends and classmates and people to my games, and they're like, wow, this is so much fun. Right. You guys, it's so much fun to watch. So I think that the level is there. I think that, just like you said, I mean, how long has hockey, I mean, I guess women's college hockey's been around for a while, but I mean, the exposure and stuff, it just takes time. So, I mean, we talk about it, if you can see it, you can be it. And we're seeing women's sports more and more on TV, and it's so great. People are watching it more and more. So we need that.
Yeah, and I think that those world events are so popular because they're televised and people can see them, but also because the women care probably more. We're all kind of getting a little bit sick of these whiny, bitchy millionaire dudes that get to play sports forever. So yeah, it could be a refreshing change of pace. But we were interested in hearing about your gold medal experience, on the world stage, Bill.
Yeah. Did you get to meet Putin? Was he there? And did you get to rub that gold medal right in his big dumb face?
It was actually in Buffalo.
Good one, Bill.
Great job, Bill.
It was worth it,
So the answer to that question, Sammy, is no.
No.
Good.
But yeah, no, I mean, that was really cool that it was in Buffalo, and we played a bunch of countries. And it was awesome. Canada was right there. So Canada was able to kind of, a lot of their fans were able to come down over the border. And we had a bunch of our fans. So we had some sold out crowds. And I think that's honestly been the biggest crowd I've ever played in front of in my life. So that was super cool.
Yeah, and must have been exciting. But you didn't get to beat Canada in the gold medal game, right? Wouldn't
yeah,
that been a little bit more satisfying.
Yeah, and I met some really awesome girls, and I played against so many in college hockey, and then I played with some of them. So it was a really cool experience, and I mean, I loved it. I love representing my country.
I have a question for you. So obviously, you guys are having a bubble this year. It's in Lake Placid. Is there any protocols going into this? Do you guys have any rules set before you guys even get there? I know you have to have so many tests, negative tests and such, but what are they saying to you guys before you even show up?
Yeah, there's a handful of protocols, and they're kind of just trying to keep us safe. And we've had COVID tests every week, and we continue to have them. And we have COVID tests coming up before we get in the bubble, and we kind of have to start self-isolating and kind of social distance more, just kind of to be safe. And so we know going into the bubble that you don't have COVID and that you test negative, and all those kind of basic things.
Well, what's the nightlife though? Are you guys allowed to leave the hotel? Are you guys just staying there, or Like, what's going on? Are they letting you guys do anything, or are you just like hotel, practice, game, back, kind of thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's how every bubble works. There's really you can't leave the bubble or else you'll get in trouble.
Well, you hear that, but then you hear stories about how people just sneak out. So I didn't know if you guys are just, would have like a restaurant night or something like that where they like rent out. No, nothing like that. All right.
She doesn't strike.
I mean, I don't really think that. I don't know how true some of those stories are, but
it's on the internet.
It's
true.
About is Lou Williams went for some chicken wings in Atlanta, and I don't think Lake Placid has enough to offer. And I don't think you're the cretin that Lou Williams is. So
no.
I don't think we have anything to worry about there.
Yeah, I mean, our season's a little bit short, so there's no point in risking it or doing that. So, I mean, you can get chicken wings another week.
Speaking of the bubble, though, who is the team to beat? And if it's you guys, who's the second best team going into the bubble?
I honestly, I think that every team's gonna kind of come there to compete. I mean, I think that the Toronto Six, they're like a new franchise, and I think that they have a pretty good team. So that like Canada-US rival is always like really there. So we'll see how they are. I honestly, I think all the lineups look pretty good. So
don't worry about Toronto. Trust me, I am forced to be a fan of them. And if the Maple Leafs have anything to say about it, they will lose in drastic fashion. But you guys, 23-1 last year. Now they got you. I think an undefeated season is the only way to judge success. So listen, we thank you for taking some time. Congratulations on all your success. Good luck moving forward and with the season. And we hope to see you on grander stages. And welcome to come back anytime, especially when you guys win the ship this year.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bill, you're a useless troll.
It's just what I do.
Not only did you look like shit, you sounded like an asshole. Bill decided to close his eyes, not show an ounce of professionalism, didn't even put on a fucking t-shirt, and
hey, I got a sweatshirt
talked
on
without moving his lips. So good for you, Bill. Way to go.
Hey, my interview skills, not great.
Way to go. Ray, if you want to draft up an apology letter to whoever sent us here, that'd be great.
I apologize for Queen Bill and his appearance and not putting a t-shirt on and ripping vape.
You can't tell I don't have a fucking t-shirt on.
Well, I did.
Rich did.
The second
That's the first thing Rich said.
You can now.
Also, we know Bill doesn't check anything involved with the show, so next time we get an email getting a guest, maybe we just forget to tell him.
Done and done.
Except if it's McNeely. Let's go get McNeely back and make Bill do it himself. We just won't show up.
Dude, he
Facebook
messaged me he Facebook messaged me his fucking website for like merchandise.
Nah, did he really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Some. Send it to me.
No fucking way. I'll send you the link. But yeah, I was like, "What the hell is this?" And it was him. Hey, buy my merchandise. I'm like,
hey, motherfucker, buy my merchandise. Bill's like, this guy's speaking my lingo.
It's all just bongs and fucking glass apparel.
No, it's literally
green.
It's literally green sweatshirts that just have his name on it, like in big letters across the front. I was like, Jesus Christ, which is weird. Bean pot's just so weird to me.
The what is?
The bean pot.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like it. It's
stupid. You're fucking useless today. Go shoot some guns, you dumb fuck.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do as soon as it's over.
God. No wonder why the whole world is going. Everyone is gun owner as dim-witted as Bill. We're fucking screwed.
I don't think he needs to. I think as soon as his buddy shows up,
these jokes aren't even funny, and he's cracking up. He's absolutely losing it.
Yeah, my mental state today is just not doing well.
You think? Fuck me, though. Well,
sorry.